Literally, I can't find a single tech person here. So that's some Ohio State guy hooked me up to this. All right, we're going to have to basically scrap the whole pregame.
Gulf Coast Showcase Tournament benefiting the Golisano Children's Hospital. At this time, please stand, remove your hats, and give a warm welcome to Miss Jennifer Gilmore performing God Bless America.
Belatedly joining you from Esther, and they're apparently singing God Bless America. So I'll stop talking here for a second. We'll get basketball with you in a moment.
Sorry guys, I couldn't find my headset. Brian was hoovering over it. His ass swallowed it. Tom is alive.
Well, if you had the over, you're a winner here on Black Friday. That had every possible musical note one could imagine, and we are just moments away from being off and running here at Estero, Florida. Game 4 of the day here at the Gulf Coast Showcase, and our final matchup of the day, of course, is between the Syracuse Orange and the George Washington Colonials. Brian Higgins here along on the Syracuse IMG Sports Network this evening, as we are just moments away from the opening tip between Syracuse and George Washington. First time these two teams have met in a long time, since 2003. All-time series 2-0 in favor of the Colonials, but not a lot that really applies here today from that, as many coaches and the players and the whatnot ago. So we are about ready to go here. We got some videos to play. They're not really concerned with an on-time start here, it feels, but we'll be getting going with the game's final day, or day's final game here in a second. Ohio State won the game prior to this, so we know that who Syracuse will be playing, if it is a win, very key, and Syracuse really needs to win this game big picture-wise against George Washington. They'll play top 10 Ohio State tomorrow night at 7:30. God forbid the other result, Syracuse will take on really the home team, Florida Gulf Coast. They're just down the road. They'll play them tomorrow at 1:30, so we'll both be on the consolation side of the bracket, and 6 hours earlier in the day for the Orange tomorrow if they don't win. With a win today, Syracuse puts itself on the side of the bracket with Ohio State, then either Baylor or DePaul. No matter what, all of those would be great RPI games for a future resume. A loss today, and Syracuse is in a mess of trouble when it comes to that kind of things down the line. You don't really like to be thinking as big picture as that this early in the season. Game 5 for both teams, but you can't help but think of it as Syracuse gets set tonight to take on one of the best mid-major teams really over the last 3 decades, 2.5 decades, the George Washington Colonials. Since 1990, 17 trips to the NCAA tournament for this GW team, far outdistancing Syracuse. Obviously, the recent success of the Orange, national runners-up last year, is better. Orange enter this game ranked 11th in the AP poll. That came out before Monday's loss at Drexel, 62-61. 18th by the coaches. That came out afterwards. George Washington is 3-1. They've won 3 in a row, and won in Philadelphia on Sunday, beating Villanova 72-69. So this GW team is playing well. They lost essentially the program's best all-time player, Jonquel Jones, who graduated last year, a transfer in a couple of years, came close to setting a lot of program records, playing just 2 years. Went 6th overall in the WNBA draft and played this past season for the Connecticut Sun. In her stead, Kyra Washington is the team's best player, a 6'2 senior from Brandywine, Maryland, averaging nearly 14 points and nearly 8 rebounds a game. She'll be joined in the starting lineup by Camilla Tapias, Hannah Shively, Kelly Pranchi, and Brianna Cummings. There's your starting 5 for the Orange, same as it has been all season. Alexis Peterson will be joined in the backcourt by Brittany Sykes and Gabby Cooper. Isabella Slim and Brianna Day round out the starting 5. Orange officially the home team tonight in the whites. They'll be moving out right to left in this opening quarter. George Washington in their road at Navies will move left to right here in the first quarter of this ball game, which will be starting at some point now. The first game really did not end all that much later than it was supposed to, but we are already blown 7 minutes past our scheduled tip time today. Brianna Day is hustling back to the locker room and just tripped over something. Or Bria Day, rather, so she's off in search of something. Her sister is on the bench about ready to go, and they're finally ready to announce the starting lineups here in the arena. All of you joining us on the YouTube stream tonight, hello. And I hope everyone had a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. The leftovers perhaps petering out. And you're enjoying this one on your couch or in your car tonight as Syracuse and GW just moments away from tipping it off. The crowd has cleared out considerably from the game prior to this. Florida Gulf Coast obviously we're not in their home arena, but we're basically in their hometown just down the road. They had a great contingent. Ohio State as well. Had a lot in the stands. Ohio State fans, I imagine, will have an afternoon activity tomorrow on the big old football game at noon. There's some Syracuse fans clad in orange across the way. Good to see all those that have made the trip, friends, family, and locals. Our lead official today is Eric Koch. Jen Rosati, the first-year head coach at George Washington. Orange have played her twice before, twice in the postseason. Q's first-ever NCAA tournament game came against Coach Rosati's Hartford team in 2008. The Hawks won that game. They played again a few years later in the 2012 WNIT in Hartford. Syracuse won that first-round matchup. Brianna Day will jump opening tip against Cairo, Washington. Ball's in the air, and at long last, we are underway here in the Gulf Coast Showcase. Down on the Gulf Coast of Florida, just outside Fort Myers at Estero. GW ball, half court right. First shot of the game comes baseline right from Shively. Is no good off the rim. Trickles over the end line, and it will be Syracuse ball. Now moving right to left. Alexis Peterson brings it up, crossing the midcourt line now, puts the ball between her legs. Retreats toward the near sideline and finds Sykes. Around a slim screen to the right. Sykes turns the corner, pull up foul line, jumper is short. Rebound lands in the lap of a GW player, and it belongs to Kelly Prange. GW ball right end, trap far sideline. Cooper and Sykes surrounded Tapias. Cooper knocked it out of her arms over the sideline, and it will stay GW ball, half court right. Tapias inbounds back to midcourt. Shively. Trap comes immediately, surrounded by a pair of Orange players. Peterson and Cooper can't get it out now. Gabby, a near interception, got her fingers on it. Right back to Shively driving the lane, missed a shot. Rebound inside Cairo, Washington, and a foul called on Syracuse after giving up the offensive glass. Called the foul against Slim. First on Bella. We've played less than a minute, still scoreless here in Florida. Inbounds pass by George Washington is thrown to Brianna Day, and the Orange have the ball moving right to left with Peterson. Right wing transition triple for Slim comes up short. Day an offensive rebound, right back up the right, left it short. Slim saved it on the end line and throws it back out to Beatty. Orange ball half court left as Peterson puts a right-handed dribble on the deck. We're a little more than a minute in here, still scoreless at the Germain Arena, home of an ECHL hockey team, so it's a bit brisk inside here. Got a foul. Shively, her first. The shooter will be Peterson, was hacked to the way through the lane on the second crack at it for the Orange. So here's Peterson at the line, still scoreless, 8:47 to go, opening quarter. First free throw is a swish. And a second for Alexis. Also good, right through the net, and that moves Alexis Peterson into the top 10 all-time in Syracuse scoring, officially having passed Beth's record. Brittany Sykes may also do it today, and a carry forced at midcourt as Peterson and Cooper encroach on Shively, and she turns it over. A couple early giveaways for the Colonials against this fierce Orange pressure. Peterson up the near sideline, works around a slim screen, around a day screen out top. Peterson free throw line, hesitation, crossover in the lane, collision, and Peterson will shoot again. Foul this time on Brianna Cummings, the 5'10 junior from Georgia. And Peterson will hit the free throw line, 8:31 to go opening quarter. Scoreless for GW, 3 for the Orange, and no field goals yet either way as Peterson's hit all 3. Alexis gets set for another. Just Q was talking about to both Peterson and Sykes. Continued to be aggressive to the rim. It's worked for Peterson so far. She claps her hands after making all 4, and now Sykes leads full court pressure back in that spot atop the press that she occupied for much of last year's Final Four season. Shively, a wild dribble across the midcourt line, avoids pressure, hooks a pass left sideline, got it to Prange, with the ball back out top, and GW will settle, but just 12 now on the shot clock to operate with. Right wing, it's Cummings, 9 to shoot. Free throw line, Shively, shot blocked there by Day. Landed again with Shively right to the rim, and the layup is good for our game's first field goal. Hannah Shively. 5-2 Orange lead, and the Orange hustle quickly left. Sykes, left wing in rhythm. 3, good. Brittany from deep. Syracuse finally has a field goal, and it's 7-2. as the game finally finds a bit of rhythm here with 7:47 to go in the opening quarter. Backcourt, Camilla Tapias is trapped. Out now to Prangy, back to Tapias far sideline. Cooper and Sykes. Sykes a little back tap. Unluckily went right to a GW player, and Tapias now has it back. Left-handed pull-up jumper, baseline left, no good. Peterson the rebound, and here she comes. Orange senior flying down the middle, bounce past Sykes to the rim, layup good. Could have been an and one. Either way, it's a 9-2 lead. And the officials will stop play for a moment as the ball had rolled away. Sykes has 5, Peterson has 4. And the Stars have come to play so far tonight. 9-2, Syracuse leads. Sykes again will lead pressure. I don't know what exactly we're waiting on here. Just getting the team fouls correct on the scoreboard. Front of mind, of course, with 7:19 to go here in the opening quarter. Far sideline, Tapias, high dribble, that's a carry. They called a foul, oh no. Gabby Cooper zinged with her first as Tapias' dribble had gotten way out of control. Out of hand, one might say. Q nonplussed at the call. Our officials tonight, Eric Koch, Meadow Roberts, Meadow Overstreet. Asked Q about this before the game when we had the sheet. You seen any of these people before? Nope. Unfamiliar names all as Prangy knocks down a foot of the line, 18-footer. 9-4, the Orange lead is down to 5 as Peterson drives baseline right, stripped of the ball the way through. GW has it. Let's see if they push pace with Cummings. Crossing over at midcourt, the Orange will hustle back to set the zone. 6:47 to go, first quarter, 9-5 Syracuse. Head to the key holding is Tapias around a screen right. Threw a pass right through the wickets of Cummings out of bounds. And another GW turnover. First sub either way will be Mylan Bautista, the 5'6" sophomore from Whitestone, New York, checking in for GW. And immediately snaps the face mask onto her face, clear in front, back straps under her red-dyed hair behind. She'll pick up Peterson at the midcourt line. Alexis around a day screen, forced toward the far sideline, pitch out top Slim, rotates left Sykes. 18 to shoot. Britt kicks left corner, back to Slim on the pitch back, high arcing 3, comes up a bit strong. Rebound Cummings out to Bautista, and the Colonials will throw on the brakes as Sykes shadows her at midcourt. Long diagonal pass finds Shively in the lane. Prangy nearly traveled. Nice footwork though. Pirouettes back right and hooks it home. Kelly Prangy's got a pair, and GW is back within 2, 9-7. Peterson pull-up jumper came up short. George Washington ball moving left to right. Pass inside. Not sure why they have George Washington with 7. They should only have 6. As a free throw line jumper from Prangy is no good. That first jumper by Prangy, they ruled a 3 on the scoreboard at least. She was a good 1.5 feet inside the line. And that 1.5 of her feet were inside the line. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ball inside to Washington, elevates and scores, and for the moment the game is officially tied. Peterson high in the left wing, driving the lane, and fouled by Bautista. Peterson will inbound baseline left. 5:17 to go in the first, tied at 9 at the moment. Inbounds today, left corner. Pitch back Petey. Didn't take the 3 as Prangy at 6'5" closed. Abby Grant in the game now, fire at 3. Too strong. Rebound loose. Orange have it back. It's Day. Settles, elevates, cannot score. A rebounding foul called on GW apparently as Abby Grant crashed the glass. And they snag Bautista for a second quick foul. Petey will inbound back out top Slim. Grant wants it again. Defense closed. Whips it inside. Day turns to face. Kicks left wing Peterson. Guarded. Fakes. Drives. Pull up 17-footer was awkward. An air ball. Rena Day tried to save it, but could not. Over the end line. And officially we break with 4:52 to go here in the first quarter. The scoreboard claims it's 9-9. I'm telling you it's Syracuse 9 and George Washington 8. They'll tell me if I'm wrong when we come back on the Syracuse IMG Sports Network. Guards the inbounder. Petey's taking a long time. Finds Day in the corner. It'll hand back to Petey, and the Orange can restart the offense. Petey back to the midcourt line. As they swing to Sykes, brings it out top for Day. Now Grant on the right wing. And the Orange get called for a shot clock violation as Day and Peterson kind of got stuck at the top of the lane. And the official scorebook apparently has decided to go with Syracuse 9 and George Washington 9, which anybody watching the game knows wasn't the right score. Hopefully that won't affect things, too much score-wise. And I'm being told that is what the official book has in it right now, and I'm telling you that Hannah Shively was as far inside the top of the arc as you'd like. But we're calling it 9-9 at the moment. As Sykes gets ahead of the pack after a steal, right to the rack, layup good and one. Brittany Sykes flying ahead of the pack. She's got 7 and a chance for one more. So Sykes heads to the line. Foul was called on Brianna Cummings, already her second. So Cummings and Bautista early foul trouble for GW, each with 2. Sykes hits it. She's got 8 now. And the Orange lead expands to 3. Backcourt, Bautista will bring it up. Hounded by Peterson in the backcourt. Crosses the midcourt line with 2 seconds to spare. Swing Shively driving the lane. Shot altered on the way up by Day, and a really late whistle and one. That looked like a good deal of the ball. Foul called on Bria Day. Shively will head to the line. Free throw, Shively is good. 3:54 to go here in the first half. We are tied at 12 officially. Sykes around to Day screen. It's Bria out top, turning the corner, flips it inside to Day in the lane. It's knocked out of her arms over the headline, but stays Syracuse basketball. Peterson will head down to do the inbounding duties with the shot clock reading 19. Peterson, Grant, Chandler, Briaday accepting the inbound, missing a 10-foot jumper, and Sykes comprised the Orange 5. Rebound GW, Bautista front court right. Hooks a pass left wing to Shannon Cranshaw just in the game. Inside now to Washington, elevates, cannot score over Chandler. Got her own miss though. Kicks out, 3-ball open, Bautista drills it, and GW takes its first lead. 5 points from Mylin Bautista. And 3:22 to go in the game. It is 15-12, George Washington. Peterson brings it up, now Chandler has it for Sykes near sideline. Bautista nearly stole it. Sykes looking to attack, pucks it to the right corner, and Grant guarded tightly. Ball back right wing Peterson, now Abbey on the right wing, long contested 3, dies on the iron. Rebound GW. Here come the Colonials, long pass ahead, nobody back. Washington wide open and lays it home. Cairo Washington's got 4, and George Washington suddenly is up by 5. 17-12, it's an 8-0 Colonials run. Near sideline, Alexis Peterson. Works around a day screen, kicks to Grant. Another 3 for Abbey, this one also no good. Rebound tapped over the near sideline, last touched by Briaday. GW ball, 2:36 to go in the opening quarter. And a couple of Orange starters sub back in, Cooper and Slim. Grant will stay, Brianna Day back in as well. Alexis Peterson almost left the court, but she's got to stay. The Orange need her to play the point. There's the 5. GW ball working half court right. 17-12, Colonials over Orange with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first. Shibley up the near sideline, hooks a pass short quarter right side to Washington. Back to Shibley, pull up 18-footer. Skims the rim, no good, and Peterson is shucked aside going for the rebound. That is a foul called on Cranshaw. 17-12, Cuse trailing. 2:23 to go here in the opening quarter. That is the 6th team foul already for GW, so Petey will shoot. Peterson at the line. Free throw good for Petey. All 5 of her points have come at the stripe. Abby Grant out and Slim returning. Chandler back in as well for Syracuse. Peterson again at the line. First miss of the day, now 5 out of 6. Cairo Washington, one of the best rebounders out there, rises to snare. GW in transition. Nice pass from Bautista inside, and an offensive foul called on Lexi Martins, who went to finish. Looked like the elbow maybe flew a little too wide from Lexi. So that is her first. It's an offensive foul, so no shots. And the Orange will bring it up. Here's Peterson. 17-12, Syracuse down by 5. Cooper a 3 to cut in the lead. It's an air ball short. Slim gets a hand on the rebound, but that's all in the inline. And GW will get the ball back. 2:02 to go here in the opening quarter. Orange and Brittany Sykes threw a nice early punch, but the Colonials have responded quickly to lead by 5. Shannon Cranshaw trapped on the near sideline. Hooks it out top, finds Shibley. Now Bautista. Back to Shibley right wing. Patient attack to the free throw line. Cranshaw fakes, drives, stuck, pull up 14-footer, no good long. Rebound is long. Peterson dribbles it out of traffic, and here she comes. No numbers, but Petey moving anyway. In the lane, peels out, now open, launches, and misses from 18. Rebound, Brianna Day missed the putback through traffic. And a rebound again for Cairo Washington. Her rebound numbers starting to add up. Quickly, GW down the court. Martins beat Day to the basket, but Day did enough to alter the layup. Offensive rebound, though, for Shibley. Ball across the lane. Martins in traffic. Pocket picked by Peterson, and she ends up on the deck after a foul. Shibley, her second. There are a ton of fouls in this first quarter. We've had 8 called on George Washington already and 4 on the Orange. And Peterson will head to the line to shoot her 7th and 8th free throws of the opening less than 9 minutes. So Petey at the line for first. Free throw is good. Before our second, we pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Syracuse IMG Sports Network. Peterson at the line for two. Brian Higgins courtside here in Florida for game one for the Orange here in the Gulf Coast Showcase as Peterson missed the second. So she goes 1 out of 2 at the line, has 6 points so far. GW another rebound. They are an excellent rebounding team that bring the ball into the front court. Plus 8.3 boards a game so far in the young season are the Colonials. And that's after losing one of their all-time greats to the WNBA draft and John Kell Jones after last year. Pass into the lane to Lexi Martins, who lays it home. Lexi Martins tallies for George Washington. It is 19-14. Orange basketball, half court left. Far sideline holding overhead is Cooper. Now Peterson straight on. She'll launch a long three, and Alexis drains it. Her first field goal gives her 9 opening quarter points. And the Orange are now back within a pair. It's 19-17. Long pass ahead. Peterson nearly stole it, but reeled back in by Crenshaw. Ball down to the far corner. A trap on Martins. And a timeout is called by George Washington as they were in trouble. We'll keep it here. It's just a 30 with 14 seconds to go in the first. And we are motoring our way through the first quarter now. George Washington 19, Syracuse 17. Expecting a good game tonight, as GW has consistently been one of the best mid-major programs in the country. And we know what the Orange have done in the ACC the last few years. George Washington will have the ball after the timeout. The shot clock is off. So they would attempt to hold for the final shot here of the quarter, as Crenshaw will inbound on the far sideline. The Orange do not guard the inbounder and instead opt to set the 2-3 zone. Crenshaw back to midcourt. The starting point guard, Camila Tapias. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Inside, Prangy dribbled it off her leg out of bounds, and so much for holding for one. Orange get it back. Sykes glances at the clock, sees 7.5 seconds. Peterson's not in the game, so this will likely be the Brittany Sykes show. Lets it roll to midcourt, now picks it up across the midcourt line with 5. Left corner slim, open 3 for the lead is long. Rebound GW, and that is the end of one. And an up and down, intriguing first quarter here in Estero, Florida. 10 minutes played, 1 quarter done. George Washington 19 and Syracuse 17. Orange trail by 2, the second quarter when we come back on the Syracuse IMG Sports Network. now. The official scorebook says 19-17. And hopefully this doesn't cause any actual issues down the line. Peterson and Sykes literally have all the points for the Orange. Until right now, as Gabby Cooper drills a quarter opening three. Tapia now attacking back left to right to the rim. Got past Chandler, missed the layup. Cooper, a nice strong rebound underneath, and she'll dribble out of trouble and flip ahead to Sykes. Sykes skip past trailing Chandler. Transition three, online and pure. The Orange knocked down a pair of threes in the opening 30 seconds of the second to retake the lead. It's 23-19 now, Syracuse. And some of the other players getting involved in the scoring. Just what Q's been looking for. Tapias into the front court. GW has it right in. Now the Orange will scramble now and set the zone. On the right wing, here's Tapias. Swings past far sideline. Kendall Brzee in now. A 5'11 freshman found Prangy, who hucks it up from inside the three-point line and misses. Rebound Slim, outlet Sykes. Britt is running the point right now. Sykes attacking the lane, not stopping, to the rack, layup good. Sykes elevating over the 6'5 Prangy. And Syracuse is reeled off the first 8 of the quarter to take the lead by 6. Tapia's head to the key, a three ball to answer, no good long. Long rebound tipped out, controlled by Brianna Day. Outlets Cooper, Orange run. Cooper from 25, no good. Heat check for the whole team right there. Minute and a half played here in the second. Syracuse 25 and George Washington 19. Skip past far sideline, holding is Cranshaw. Trap comes on her, passes out to Tapias. Ball to the free throw line, Martins, high-low inside, looking for Prangy. Not there, kicks now to the left wing to Cranshaw. Now out top is Martins, three ball no. And a foul inside going for the rebound. Brianna Day is spotted. It'll be her first. Good to see Brianna making it this deep into the game. A couple minutes into the second quarter before a foul. Orange subs are Peterson returning and Desiree Elmore entering for the first time tonight. 25-19, Syracuse. On top of George Washington. Inside the lane, turning shot by Washington, no good. Rebound is loose, stays Colonial's ball. Out to Cranshaw, right wing three. No good on the second effort. Rebound again, Washington, put back, blocked by Chandler, but a late foul called. Probably correctly, but late. Julia's first. 25-19. And here's Kyra Washington, the senior from Maryland. 5th all-time in rebounds at GW. She'll go over 1,000 probably midway through conference play. Maybe before. She really picks it up. This is the first. Preseason first team all-league member in the Atlantic 10. GW picked to finish 4th in the league this year. Washington hits the second, so she's got 5. And the Orange have the ball half court left with Peterson. Peterson swings left wing slim, puts it on the deck, kicks out to Petey. GW in his zone right now. Chandler was open in the corner, Sykes didn't see her. Ball reversed out top to Peterson. 12 to shoot. Petey around an Elmore screen. Back to Sykes right wing. She'll launch a long three short. That's out of Britt's range. Rebound by the Colonials. 7.5 to go in the half. GW attacks half court right. Tough shot in the lane was an air ball by Cummings out of bounds. Elevated from 12, leaning left and missed it all. Gabby Cooper returning to the Orange 5. Brittany Sykes gets her first breather. It's Peterson, Chandler, Cooper, Elmore, and Slim. Petey pounding a right-handed dribble out top for Cooper on the far sideline. Ball around the horn left, Chandler. Left corner into the arms of Slim. 15 to shoot, ball working the perimeter. Peterson can't get it inside to Elmore. 10 to shoot. Petey gets a high screen from Dez, gets to the free throw line, pull up 15-footer short. Rebound though by Slim, and the Orange get another possession. Peterson jabbing, puts it between her legs, attacks, bounce pass across the lane. Elmore fouled and connects. Desiree Elmore knocked offline, tossed in a trick shot, and she'll have a chance for 3. Fouls the second on Cranshaw. Elmore did not play on Monday night, into the scorebook in her first time on the court tonight. Des starting to, get into it a little bit. Freshman, early in her career. Had her best career game with 6 rebounds at Stony Brook a week ago tonight. And now hits the free throw line. Lefty's free throw is good. So Desiree has 3, showing off her skill set. And Syracuse has pushed the lead to 8, 28-20. Up the far sideline, here's Bautista. Loops over the top to Prangi. And they get across the midcourt line with a second to spare. Bautista now slows it down, and the Orange set the zone. Lots of talking on defense, with Elmore actually playing the middle of the zone here. Undersized at 5'9". Pass to backcutter is stolen here by Cooper as she and Elmore walled off Cummings. Orange to the front court. Cooper left corner. Peterson drives left baseline. Step back 17-footer. Around it off. Rebound Washington, but stolen by Elmore. Shovels off Peterson right to the rim. Missed the layup. Oh, great play by Elmore to get the ball back, but Petey couldn't finish. Slim gives ground to allow Cummings to find the front court. And GW sets up with 6 minutes to go in the half. 28-20. Syracuse leading here. George Washington has just 1 point so far in the quarter. Bautista, left corner, step back long, 2 no good. Rebound Shibley, another offensive rebound for G-Dub. Cummings in the lane, splayed leg pull-up 14-footer, not there. Rebound by GW and a foul on the floor before a basket was made. Foul called on Chandler, her second. Syracuse 28, George Washington 20, 5:37 to go. We play here in the second quarter. Sykes and Brianna Day return. No shots on that foul. Syracuse's third here of the quarter. 2 more, and there will be free throws. Baseline right, Hannah Shibley will inbound. Inbound was tipped by Day and stolen. Here's Elmore. Possible numbers flanked by her fellow Frosh Cooper. Hooks a pass right wing, drives the baseline. Back out top Sykes. One more pass left for Peterson. Knocked out of bounds by Shibley, who was nearly off on a track meet the other way. Liking the signs of life out of Desiree Elmore here, as she's provided a spark off the bench in the last couple minutes for the Cuse. Peterson has it near sideline. Alexis walks it up, puts it between her legs, finds Cooper left wing. Around at Elmore's screen. Stops and swings to Petey out top. 10 to shoot. Peterson holds. Now at 8. Still holds. Open side of an Elmore screen. Around it the other way, free throw line kick. Sykes, rhythm 3, hit another. Man, Brett has found her 3-point shot in her 5th-year senior season. 31-20 as the Orange have cracked it wide open. It's 14-1 here in the second quarter. Bautista hounded by Peterson on the way up the court. Bautista free throw line inside. Nice passing lands in Washington, who knocks the layup. Got it from Martins. Kyra Washington now with 7. First field goal for GW comes more than 5 minutes into the second quarter. 31-22. Orange over Colonials. Right block Day. Goes to work on Washington. Backs her in. Up for a shot. Blocked back in her face. Day got it back to her left and scores. Brianna Day's first points. 4:23 to go here. Opening half, 31-24. Syracuse leads. And a immediate timeout is called at midcourt as GW, I believe, was forced out of bounds. Scoreboard says 31-22. There it goes, 33-22. I hadn't counted Brianna Day's bucket yet. Don't need another one of those tonight. Syracuse 33, George Washington 22. The Orange now up by 11 as we start the Gulf Coast Showcase here in Florida. Back for the rest of the half after this on the Syracuse IMG Sports Network. parsing from the first quarter of a play that was called 3 that was clearly 2. Not sure if it'll ever be fixed. And the way the Orange have played over the last 5 minutes, it may not matter. But still a long way to go in this one against a good Colonials team. Orange ball, half court, left back to action. Dribble handoff for Sykes. Gets to just outside the free throw line. Pull up, line drive is good. Sykes is unbelievable tonight. 15 points already. 4 minutes to go in the half. And a head check foul in the backcourt called by Peterson. Little reachy. Sykes has also now, I don't want to say also, because Sykes also passed Breath record into the top 10 earlier today, but now she's also ahead of Alexis Peterson. So Petey, who was in the top 10 scoring, is now back to 11th. Sorry, Alexis, as she and Brittany continue to duel their way up the scoring list. Peterson was first into the top 10. Britt now is ahead of her on the all-time list. Might change in the second half as Sykes steals it up the far sideline. Here she comes. Britt going 1-on-2. Elmore running the floor. Contact to the rim. Missed the layup. Nothing called. Looked like Dez was trying to get the and one and didn't quite get the finish. Here's Bautista the other way. Right corner, a fake and a drive. Pull up 15-footer. No good. Runs the rim for Cummings. Rebound and a jump ball as Elmore got her mitts on it. Arrow will keep it with the Colonials. Elmore checks out. She had a good stretch in there for the Orange. If Syracuse is going to have a big year as an open 3 is missed by Bautista right corner, Dez is really going to have to fill the roles of some of those lost players like Cornelia Fondren. Not all of her role, but as Corn did so much, but some of the vital parts of it. Kind of a do-everything player. Pass was knocked over the far sideline. It stays G-Dub ball. 3:23 to go in the half. 35-22 Syracuse. What a quarter for the Orange here, and what a half for Brittany Sykes. Bautista on a bounce up the near sideline. Peterson shadows her. The Orange switch to a man. Cummings has it out top, guarded by Day. 15 to shoot. Cummings flips back to Bautista. Peterson reached but couldn't get to it. Shot clock 9. Bautista, loose dribble, back to the left. Peterson sticking with her like glue. 5 to shoot. Head to the key, it's Martins. 4 now, 3. Guarded by Day. Pass broken up by Peterson. Out of bounds. Shot clock violation. Cuse basketball. 30 seconds of top-notch defense for Syracuse forces another Colonials turnover. .243 to go. Long 3 for Cooper. Banked it in. Why not for Gabby? Her second 3 of the quarter. That cranked off the window and dropped. 38-22. Syracuse near still in the backcourt. Diving is Cooper to get after it. But a timeout is called by Jen Rosati before it, who looks in disbelief that she either didn't get the timeout earlier, that there wasn't a foul called, or something. Either way, the former Hartford coach, now the GW coach. She was at Hartford for 17 extremely successful seasons, was Jen, before former Notre Dame assistant and previous head coach for 4 years, Jonathan Sippis, left after 2 runs to the NCAA tournament to take over Wisconsin. A takeover Wisconsin team where former Syracuse assistant Sasha Palmer remains as his lead assistant this year. Shout out to Sasha. 38-22. Syracuse by 16 here. Again, the Orange were down 2 at the end of 1, up 16 now. And this second quarter has been the best the Orange have played all year. Yeah, there were destructions of Siena and Rhode Island to start the season, but this GW team is a real squad. And the Orange have finally stepped up their game here. Bautista's got it right wing. Of course, if the Orange get through this, Ohio State awaits tomorrow, and the Buckeyes are every bit a top 10 team. The right corner, holding is Crenshaw. Shot clock down to 2, down to 1. Bautista running a layup. Did draw iron. Offensive rebound, and Martins will put it back home. Bautista got it out for fingers just in time. And another offensive rebound by GW took advantage. $1:55 to go in the half. Left wing Peterson didn't take the 3. Orange will bring it back out. Cooper holding now. Starting 5 on the floor for the Cuse. Peterson skips right. Cooper, heat check, long 3. Missed it long. Rebound off of Sykes over the end line. 38-24 Syracuse. Again, the score in this quarter is 20-5. Crenshaw into the backcourt for Martins. Dribbles up the near sideline. Down to the far wing. Back to Martins. Attacks to the front court. In the lane. Stopped, and whoa, they say her pivot foot held. Crenshaw down the right baseline. Pull up 15-footer. Comes short. Rebound one-armed in traffic by Day. Took a clothesline across the neck. Peterson now through traffic to the rim. Layup good. Welcome to the playground. Syracuse up now 16. 40-24 with 1:09 to go here till halftime. It is frantic like the Orange like it. Bautista into the lane, running teardrop, no. Rebound Day, she'll spin, looking for a quick outlet. Finds Cooper up the near sideline. Orange, of course, push. Cooper, hands back Peterson. Sykes eyes up, wanted it. Peterson instead finds Cooper left corner. Back to Petey out top. She's got the open three. No good, short. Rebound back tap by Sykes, right to Petey. And the Orange have it again. Peterson weaving the baseline. Reverse layup just comes short on the iron. GW ball ahead of the pack is Crenshaw. Allows Cooper fly pass. Now a transition three, no good. Sykes outleaps everyone for the rebound, and here comes Britt. Orange 5-on-2. Sykes not stopping. Down the baseline, trying to force a pass into Day. Now it's bopped out to Peterson. Right wing, Alexis three is pure. 14 now for Peterson. 43-24, and Peterson and Sykes now tied on the all-time scoring list. We are getting ragged and up and down. 7 to go in the half. Bautista, left corner passes dropped by Martins. Back Bautista, 3 to shoot now 2. She'll get a 3 off to end the half and hit it. Mylin Bautista, a little momentum to the locker room for GW. But the Orange score 26 points in the second quarter and open a 16-point lead as we head to the locker room. What a quarter, save for the last literal second for the Orange. 43-27 is our score through 20 minutes. Brittany Sykes has 15. Alexis Peterson has 14. The Orange, best backcourt in the country, outscoring the Colonials by themselves right now, 29-27. The officials have still not wound the halftime clock. They're over at the scorers table doing who knows what. I don't know if they're trying to get a possession arrow sorted out here for who gets the ball to start the second half. But they still have not left the court, and thus we have not started the official 15-minute halftime clock. It has been one thing It's back with you. We are at Germain Arena in Estero, Florida. I don't want to say it's cold in here. It's not, but a little chillier than some arenas, as there is hockey to be played here. That is the main job of this nice building, so a little chilly, to keep that icy down there. But all good tonight. 43-26, Syracuse by 17. Well, 26-8, second quarter has busted this thing wide open in favor of the 11th ranked Orange. Cuse ball in the home whites, half court right to begin second half. Sykes pitches back slim left wing, feeds the block Brandon Day, turns the face, and is called for a travel. Interesting. Turnovers in the first half. GW had 13. Syracuse had just 2. Points off, 16 zilch. So Syracuse adds 50% to its turnover total here with one early in the second half. Q was talking about it with the team at their last walkthrough prior to pregame meal earlier today about, okay, yeah, we know you're going to force turnovers. You cannot turn the ball over. That was the case against Drexel as a timeout is called by a trapped Tappias toward the near sideline. Just 26 seconds into the half, we'll have an official break. And the score remains the same. We'll take the timeout along with George Washington. 9:34 to go here in the third. Colonials will have just one timeout. When we come back, the Orange still lead by 17 on the Syracuse IMG Sports Network. Pass inside broken up by Brianna Day, and a late foul call as Q, arms out to his side, says, what? Looked like Day had just simply tipped it out of bounds. GW inbound instead of a deep shot clock with a fresh 30 after the foul. Inbounds to Prangi, who stuck through the defense and lays it home. 6 now for Prangi. Alexis Peterson. Yo-yo's out top. Orange lead is 15 with 9:13 to go in the second. Sykes bumped by Prangi. Now accelerates in the lane. Kicks out Cooper right wing. Ards will reset. Gabby bounce out top, trying to cross over, put it off her leg, and it's stolen. Stuck between the leg of a GW player. How do we not got a jump ball? There are people rolling around the floor. Hands are grasping. Hannah Scheibele was holding the ball in a fetal position, and the possession arrow now will be used to favor the Colonials. So orange ball here, or GW ball, pardon me, half court left. GW has the only 2 points so far this half. We played a minute 10. Scheibele's got it 30 feet from the goal straight on. Now dribbles top of the arc and flips right wing for Tapias. Short corner right side now Cummings. Pass inside, deflected by Sykes. Right to Scheibele, always seems to be in the right spot. She tried to force a pass, missed it, got it back, tossed up a hook, no good. And a rebounding collision foul is being called on Isabella Slim. Slim's second. Inbounds by Scheibele in the baseline to a cutting Washington, who lays it home. Kyra Washington now with 9 points, fast closing on a double-double. Which she does on the regular, and GW trying to get back in this game. It was 17, it's now 13. Sykes out top, attacks the lane. Nice screen by Day as Sykes fouled on the way up. Took it right into Washington, her first. So Sykes hits the line. Brittany, 15 points in the first half. Shot just one free throw and made it, and makes this. 16 now for Sykes. And again, she nudges ahead of Alexis Peterson. Talked to them a few weeks ago about that. They were aware, very aware. Sykes hits both. 17 for Britt. She had a season-high 21 in the loss Monday in Philly at Drexel. Pass up the near sideline, loops over Sykes and lands softly with Tapias, and then Sykes is called for a little bit too much body. First foul, the first on Sykes. That's already 3 on the Orange here, the opening 2 minutes after halftime. So free throws maybe not too far off for the Colonials. Scheibele, guarded by Petey. Fades free throw line. Bouncing Cummings in the lane, ran over Sykes at a charge. Took it right through Brittany. Third on Cummings. 2 minutes and 1 second played after halftime. 45-30. Syracuse by 15 as Peterson will jog it up. The starting 5 play for the Orange. 4 across the baseline. Dribble handoff, Sykes out top. Screens by several. Sykes turns the corner. Crossing over again. Down the lane, up toward the rim, shots blocked. Rebound knocked out, right back to Peterson. Petey stops, pull up 15-footer, cash. Peterson now with 16. As she and Sykes continue as a duo to outscore GW. 47-30. Syracuse by 17, the halftime margin reestablished. Sykes guarding the point guard at midcourt was Cummings, nearly knocked the ball to her hands. Now to the free throw line, Prangi knocks down a 15-footer. 8 points now for Kelly Prangi. 47-32, 15-point game. Peterson into the right corner. Loops her way back out top. Brenda Day's calling for the ball, now has it short corner right side. Attacks the baseline, reverse side of the rim, twisting shot, lingered on the iron, no. Rebound lands in with Cooper, then she's stripped by Cummings. GW has it. Tapias right into a trap, through a pass to Sykes. No one stopping Britt, right to the rim, layups there. 19 points for Brittany Sykes. 49-32 again, Syracuse by 17. Backcourt now, it's Cummings. Sykes, a one-woman trap back there as Cummings will dribble out of traffic. Bounce pass ahead, had eyes to Tapias. In the lane, collides with Day, and a blocking foul was called. Day was in the restricted area. Besides that, it looked okay. Third foul on Day, they're mounting. See if her sister gets in the game shortly. Is not off the bench as of yet. Alexis Peterson set for a blow. Shalane Bailey ready to check in. And here is Camila Tapias, the junior from Bogota, Colombia, at the line. Free throw good for Tapias. And now Bria Day will hustle in for her sister. Does anybody feel like they know more about Bogota in the last year from watching Narcos? Is it just me? Probably not. 6:31 to go here. Third quarter, Syracuse, a 16-point advantage. Tapias at the line. She would have been born well after all of that. Hits both, and she'll head out for a blow. Mylin Bautista. 3-time All Long Island in high school, all rookie in the Atlantic 10 last year, returns to replace her at the point. 6:26 to go as backup point guards will stare at each other. Shalane Bailey, dribble handoff now for Cooper. Two freshmen playing. Cooper lost it. Briade tries to get it back, but it comes out to Bautista. 6:15 to go in the third. GW ball half court left. Bautista holding at her waist. 49-34. Crenshaw left wing. Feeds the high post. Scheibele. Pirouettes. Pull up 15-footer. Strong. Rebound. Scheibele's on it. On it. There's got to be a jump ball, and finally it is whistled. The arrow this time favors Syracuse. Scheibele gets launched back to her feet by her teammates. They picked her up a bit aggressively. Shalane Bailey jogs it up. Ponytail flowing behind. Dribble handoff for Sykes. Around a day screen. Sykes trying to get past Prange. It is fouled on the perimeter as Sykes took it to her. First called on Kelly Prange, the 6'5 junior out of Maryland. She'll sub out. Her replacement is Jada Matthews, who makes her debut in the game in the second half. 5:41 to go. Syracuse leading by 15 here in the third quarter. Abby Granton and Brittany Sykes a blow. So neither Sykes nor Peterson are on the bench right now. And let's see where the Orange head for offense. Julia Chandler subbing in as well, replacing Cooper. Here's the five. Bailey, Slim, Grant, Chandler, and Briade. An unusual pairing here for the Cuse. Shalane Bailey pops to midcourt and accepts the inbounds pass. The freshman out of Canada. Pitch back to her fellow Canadian Chandler right wing. Hands off Grant. Abby around to screen. Hooks intended for Briade. It's deflected right to Bailey. Hooks it right corner. Canadian to Canadian. Chandler buries the three. Julia from the outside. She's got a pair of triples. And it's 52-34. Orange their largest lead. Trap it midcourt. Sykes, or Slim rather, to the ground. Her hands on it. Another jump ball. Just off the Orange largest lead part. They were up 20 until Bautista hit that half-ending three. So remains GW ball half court left in a 52-34 game. Orange wrested control this game away immediately to begin the second quarter. Right corner, Bautista faked the three and didn't take it. Crenshaw, free throw line, Scheibele. Out top, open three, Martins comes up short. Another rebound for Scheibele, and she's fouled, reeling it in. That'll be free throws. Foul the third on Slim, that's the fifth of the quarter. And Scheibele will be at the line when we come back. An official timeout with 4:55 to go here in the third. Your score from Florida. Syracuse 52, George Washington 34. Again, we wish all a happy Thanksgiving here. Back after this on the Syracuse IMG Sports Network. And now Shively misses the second. Rebound reeled in by Sykes. Sykes will attack coast to coast. Nobody stopped her right to the rack, and who can do it like that? Brittany Sykes has 21. 54-35. Orange can get back on defense. Is to the rim. And laying it home, Jada Matthews. The tempo, though, is to Orange's liking. We're getting up and down. Peterson will attack right down the lane, right to the rim herself. The layup won't drop. Sykes and Petey are getting whatever they want, just if it goes in or not. Quickly, Georgetown. GW gets the other way. And a 3-ball by Lexi Martins is drilled. She's got 7. Large ball right end. Biggie's flashback in my head. DePaul's been in the building today. Corner 3, Abby Grant, no good. Rebound Sykes, leaping high. Whips a pass across the lane today. And Sykes was fouled by Jada Matthews, her first. Peterson will inbound baseline to left. It was a non-shooting foul as Brittany did pass. It's a lob back to the midcourt line, and Chandler, she'll hand off to Grant. Abby fakes from 30 and drives. Grant to the free throw line, lunges into a jumper, no good. Rebounding foul on the Orange, and GW will shoot. Called on Bria Day. Second on Bria. And these free throws are getting GW back into this game a little bit. This is Lexi Martins, the free throw shooter. First is good. 8 for Martins. Elmore and Cooper return, replacing Day and Grant. Elmore will play center as the Orange go small. Second free throw, no good, and Sykes is jumping out the gym tonight, elevating for the rebound. Hughes ball half court right, Sykes attacks, kicks, Cooper didn't take the 3. Hugh wanted that one up. Back to Sykes, and the Orange reset with Petey. Good 4 across the baseline as Peterson begins to operate against Bautista. 10 to shoot. High screen Chandler, pitch back for her third 3. This one rattles off the iron. Looked good in the air. Rebound GW, it's suddenly just a 13-point game here. Colonial's ball, 3:20 to go in the quarter. As we play some frantic basketball tonight in Estero, Florida. Shot clock's halfway done as the Orange settle into the zone. Shively's got it right wing to the free throw line. Martins, pitch left, Cranshaw, open 3 is hit. Rattle around and drops. And GW is back within 10. Shannon Cranshaw. Large ball right end. Peterson behind her back. Weaving in the lane. Hooks a pass to Elmore. The pick and roll. And Dez powers and scores. Career high 5 points for the freshman Elmore. 56-44. Syracuse by 12. Did not quite completely put this away when they had the chance. 2.5 to go in the third. Short corner right side. Shively driving in the lane. Hooks a pass. Matthews lays it in. Shively drew 2 and dished. Orange fly left to right. Peterson yo-yoing in the lane. Stops in traffic. Back to Cooper. Now the Orange retreat. Fades away and bailed out by a foul call. A little bit lucky there for Elmore. But good to see the freshman showing that aggression here. Just past the 9 o'clock hour. Foul called on Prangier's second. And here comes the left-handed Desiree Elmore. Des loves that spin move. First for the Frosh, knuckles short. And a second here for Elmore. That's true, she's got 6. 59-48 Syracuse. Minute 8 to go here in the quarter. Near steal off the inbounds. Cummings is in trouble behind, now loops over the top, finds Bautista. Swings left wing Tapias, left-handed transition triple short. Rebound Chandler. She's trapped, outlets Peterson, spinning out of traffic, possible numbers. Peterson hesitates, pull up 15-footer, short. Rebound, GW. Bautista thought she had Washington ahead and thought better. The two point guards play together as she finds Tapias. In the paint now. Pass to Prangy, got it from Washington, lays it home. George Washington within 9. 30 seconds to go in the third. 59-50. Peterson holding. We got a 5-second differential game in shot clocks, maybe 6. Orange. Training time. Petey holding. She'll attack at 6. In the lane. Nice bounce pass to Elmore. Wide open. Missed the layup. Does the rebound. Fakes. Back up strong and connects with 5 to go in the quarter. Elmore's got 8. And that will end the third as the half-court shot not off in time. And short anyway. 30 minutes played here in the final game of the night at the Gulf Coast Showcase. Syracuse pushes the lead back to double figures. It's the Orange 61. It's George Washington 50. It's the fourth quarter when we come back on the Syracuse IMG Sports Network. remaining in the game. So we stop it with 9:25 to go. Syracuse a 63-50 lead. Both teams 2 timeouts remaining. Inbound to the backcourt will be triggered by Shively. Finds Bautista. Peterson right into her grill with Cooper looming. Bautista's quick though. Dribbled into a trap, now flipped out Shively, who crosses the midcourt line, attacks straight up the gut, kicks right corner. Prangy for 3. Well, the 6'5" misses long, but another offensive rebound. That is their 13th of the game. Have led already to 11 second chance points. Prangy to try to make it 13. Can out of the J. Rebound Sykes. Knocked out of her hands. It's rolling free. GW has it back. Unsettled situation. Cummings attacking the lane. Right to the rack and lays it home. We're out of Cummings now with 4. Orange ball half court right. Peterson around to Chandler straight out top. Petey. Pitch back slim, furthers far sideline, Sykes. Crossing over, attacking the lane, elevating to the rim, shot blocked. Washington got it cleared up top. Shively in transition. Veers to the corner, the trailer's Bautista. 3's online, but off. Rebound, Shively again, and another putback. 8 points now for Shively. 63-54, and George Washington is not going away. Chandler a high screen for Peterson, around it, just inside the 3-point line. Petey cans a J. She's got 22 now. 65-54. Bautista brings it up the far sideline, speeding toward the lane, but Peterson forces her aside. Chandler had her shaded as well. Prangy inside, twisting hook shot over Chandler is good. It's a wreck game shot for Prangy. She's got 12. Pushed it right from her shoulder at 65-56. 9-point game again, 7.5 minutes to go. Peterson to the far sideline, gets instructions from Q. High screen, Chandler sets it for Petey. Split the screen, drove past Washington right to the rim and laid it in. She shifted gears about 3 times on that drive at 67-56. Long pass over the top, moving left for Bautista, finds the front court. Cooper tracking from behind. Could not get the steal. Shively steps into a 15-footer, can't answer. Sykes for the rebound off her fingers, and Cummings saves it for GW. Another second chance for the Colonials. 6:55 to go in the game. High-low pass. Got inside to Washington and bullies it in. Cairo Washington already with a double-double. Now has 13. Orange ball half court right at 67-58. Sykes in the lane. Kicks to Chandler, who bobbled it, but brings it back out. Peterson left wing. Sykes free throw line fakes. Drives to the rim. Layup won't drop. Sykes shakes her head, was looking for free throws. Q yelps out the same. Zip pass right corner. Shively fakes, drives in the lane, collides with Chandler. That's travel. Julia took that ball right to her stomach, gave ground nicely. Prangy landed, and that is called for steps. Jenna Rosati says, "What is that?" She's not happy. Rosati, like Q, does not like fire. Former National Player of the Year for Gino Ariema, forced point guard, starting point guard on his national championship team, the first one in 1995. Much success at Hartford. Sykes in, long back to Cooper, long 3 launch, no good. Rebound, GW, they got the ball, down by only 9. Shively hopping the lane, to the rim, scooping layup, no. Washington, another rebound. Kicks out Crenshaw, open 3, canned it. The orange lead, once 20, is down to 6. 5:40 to go. And a huge game for the orange. Day driving the baseline, stops in traffic, up for a shot, blocked by Washington, but a foul called. Brianna Day will shoot. Washington second. Syracuse 67, George Washington 61. 5:29 to go. Day at the line. 2 shots. First is pure. Day just 3 points tonight, but has contributed in many other ways. Heavy on the glass. Slim subs out for the Orange. It's Cooper, Sykes, Chandler, Peterson, and Day, the 5. Chandler has played exclusively the 4 spot today for the Orange at power forward. Day swishes both. 69-61, those were big points for the Orange. It is full court pressure right now. Hectic into the backcourt. Martins accepts the inbounds pass. Now working away on the bounce is Cranshaw, shadowed by Cooper. Crosses the midcourt line, and GW will settle it down, and the Orange set the zone. 5:15 to go in this wild one tonight in Florida. Ball out top, Cranshaw just at the big 3. Bautista nearly traveled into Martins, pull-up foul line, Jay no. Rebound, ping-ponging around at a foul on whom? Apparently on George Washington. They spot the freshman Kendall Brzee. She throws her arms to the sky, says, who, me? Kind of hard to see what was happening inside that scrum. Orange ball with a chance to push this lead back to double figures. 5 minutes to go right now. 69-61 Cuse. Peterson, hair is still dyed a shade of red, and brings it up. Hands behind Sykes, turns the corner, in the lane, shoots over 3 and left it short. And a rebounding foul on Brianna Day. Her 4th. No shots, but Day will have to exit. Her sister enters as their mom watches on. Making the trip down here to Florida. Always good to see the families get to join for Thanksgiving as well. Martins in the backcourt, guarded hard by Chandler. They got to move on. Just 4 to get across the midcourt line. Martins lost the ball, left it behind. 2 to get across the midcourt line. 1, ball is in the air. That's a 10 count. What defense by Julia Chandler. Not the fleetest of foot, but she was working hard in the backcourt to not foul and force the 10 count. 69-61 as the Orange get it back again. Peterson. Right a day screen out top, shut off. Double stack the other way. Peterson stops, starts in the lane, shot blocked. Cairo Washington cleaned house. GW ball. Bautista. 4:20 to go. Still an 8-point game. 3 ball for Cranshaw. Bangs down to 3rd. Down to a 5-point game. Peterson attacking right back, got Washington in the air, and her pass back outside is tipped and stolen. Could be a 1-possession game here. Bautista in the lane, poked from behind by Sykes, now stolen. 3-on-1 the other way, Sykes with Peterson. Bounce pass, Petey to the rim, missed the layup. Rebound by Cooper, who brings it back out. What is happening? Take a breath, everyone. .340 to go in the game. It is Syracuse 69, George Washington 64. I told you after that cue early timeout, things were to get weird. Peterson, high screen Chandler, high screen Day, bounce pass to Bria. She'll launch with a foul line, missed everything. Rebound, Brzee. GW has it again in a 5-point lane. Martin stops, kicks out Bautista. And the Orange set the zone. Orange now switch to their man. 20 to shoot. Bautista marked by Peterson. Generosati changes her play call against the different defense. Lob to the post intended for Washington, knocked out of bounds by Bria Day. Subs for GW get Scheibele and Prangy back on the court. And Q says no time like now. Brianna Day returns with 4 fouls and 3:04 to go. Slim back as well. The Orange have their starting 5 on the floor. 10 to shoot for GW. 5-point ball game. Scheibele inbounding baseline right. Lobs Prangy in the short corner. Trap coming. Got the ball out, but stolen by Peterson. Nice trap by Slim and Day. And Petey will slow the pace down for a moment. This quarter has been hectic. The Orange only have 8 points in it in more than 7 minutes played. Sykes attacking. Kicks Slim, now Petey left wing. Holds above her head. Day at the line, driving to the rim, took it to the rack and scored. Brianna Day put that on the ground from about the 3-point line and quickly attacking the other way is GW. They got it ahead to Martins, who lays it right back in. Beat Day down the court, 71-66 now. 5-point game again, 2:20 to go. Front court, Peterson slows pace, says, what do you want, Q? 4 across the baseline. Shot clock 15 as Day sets the high screen. Petey around it right, free throw line, kicks out Slim, fakes, fires a 3. Isabella off the iron. George Washington has it again in a 5-point game. Pass ahead, stolen by Sykes. Back like a free safety to reel it in. Where did she come from? Orange have it back again. Peterson now says, my basketball. 1:45 to go. We haven't stopped in a while. They clear it out for Petey. Shot clock 10. High screen set by Day and Slim. Peterson around both to the right, 5 to shoot. Now 4, Slim open, head of the key, 3, no good. Rebound off Cooper's hands, Day has it, but a foul. A foul on George Washington. Mylan Bautista was in the side of the rebounding Cooper. 3rd on Bautista. Now with 1:26 to go, neither team in the bonus. After a raft of fouls in the first 3 quarters, only 5 total here in the 4th. Peterson inbound finds Sykes in the right corner. Fresh 30, final 90 seconds. Peterson, lefty dribble. Q is trying to get this to the finish line. Tempo has been turned off. Peterson, you just can't take it away from her, has it at midcourt. Being marked tightly by Scheibele, the do-it-all guard for GW. 8 to shoot. Here's Petey, driving the lane and accentuates the contact by Lexi Martins. Her 3rd foul is on the floor. There will be no shots, and the Orange still up 2 possessions, get a fresh 30 with 1:01 to go in the game. Next foul the Orange will shoot. Carl Washington, who was out briefly, returns. Inbounds to the right corner, Sykes, hands back Peterson, and slide back to midcourt. Let's see if GW lets Syracuse just kill this clock. Here's they are. Brianna Cummings at 5'10", guards the 5'7" Alexis Peterson, a little bit larger than her at midcourt. And they're going to let this clock run. 45 seconds to go, shot clock's at 14. 71-66 is the score. The Orange lead and have led basically the whole way after the second quarter. Peterson step back baseline, high, arcing jumper is short. Rebounds a big one, it's loose. Dribbled out by GW, ahead to Crenshaw to the rim, layup's good. 3-point game. Shannon Crenshaw's got 11, and with 27.5 seconds to go, Syracuse will have to inbound up by 3 as GW calls timeout. What an interesting game tonight. All right, here's the full reset. Syracuse 71, George Washington 68. Timeouts remaining, the Orange 2, GW 1. Possession arrow points George Washington's way. Team fouls are 4 committed for George Washington, so 1 more, which they'll likely have to commit here if they don't get the steal that Syracuse will shoot. The Orange have only committed 2, which could be interesting. They have 2 fouls to give down the stretch, which could potentially come into play the next time GW has the basketball. And again, a 3-point game after Shannon Crenshaw has gone off here in the second half. She's got 11. All have been after halftime, hitting 3 threes, and now that layup. Crenshaw was averaging just 3 points a game. Coming in. The officials are over at the scores table looking at something. There's been some mysterious stuff going on there all day. They might be putting time on the clock. There's 27.5 now, and they add 1.7 seconds on. We got 29.2 seconds remaining. Either way, it is less than the shot clock, which will remain off for the remainder. 3-point game. Let's think back to Monday. It was a 1-point game. Q's calling a timeout after the timeout, so each team has called a timeout here. Now both only have 1 remaining with 29 seconds left in the game, so GW calls timeout and Q calls timeout right after it. So anyway, back on Monday, it's a 1-point game with, what was it, about 20 seconds to go in the game, maybe a little less. Alexis Peterson, exactly who you'd want on Syracuse, accepts the inbounds pass, protects the basketball, takes the foul, heads the length of the court, and then misses the first free throw. Makes the second 2-point game. We know what happened after that. Three-pointer Megan Creighton. Game not quite done after Peterson's chance to win it was tantalizingly close off the iron. So can they get it inbounds to Peterson again? And will she get it in play? And again, the new rules put in place last year. I don't even think Syracuse got to do this once last year. Q calls timeout. Because he called timeout, he gets to advance the ball to the front court. Inbounds to Peterson. They're coming with a trap. No foul yet. Peterson driving the lane, and there is the foul. And now she will shoot. Foul on Bautista, her fourth. So GW tries to lengthen the game. 25.7 seconds left. Alexis Peterson at the line. 24 points to her name already. 2 shots. First, good. 25 for Petey. And a second for Alexis. Is good. Iron, backboard, swish. 5-point game. GW takes its final timeout. Peterson's got 26, her second best game of the year, after she put 28 on Rhode Island in the opener. George Washington's now out of timeouts with 25 to go, and we presume they'll use their option to advance the ball to the front court and get something up quick. They're going to need to score quick, get a foul or a steal, and hope Syracuse misses free throws. But there's still time here in this game to lengthen it out just a little bit. Make the Orange make their free throws. Alexis Peterson got that ball at the inbounds too easily if you're George Washington that last time down. It's clearly who Syracuse looks for in those situations. (73-68), so GW is out of timeouts. Actually, they may not be out of timeouts. The scoreboard's saying they got one left. That long break we had before Q called timeout may have just been to check the clock and add that 1.2 seconds to it. So the scoreboard is showing that GW does have a timeout remaining, so we'll keep an eye on that. The Orange, I'm quite certain, only have one left. It is George Washington ball. Peterson, Sykes, Cooper, Day, and Slim, the starting 5, take the court. Bautista's out there with Cranshaw's got a huge half. Frangie, Martins, and the inbounder has been the do-it-all Hannah Shively. 25.7 seconds to go. Orange by 5, inbound to Frangie out top. She'll launch from 25. Springs off the back iron. Rebound is loose. It is saved in bounds. GW's got it. 18 seconds to go. 3-ball right wing. Martins hit it! Her second 3 of the season. 16 seconds to go. It's a 2-point game. And Peterson is inbounding. They got it today. They're trying to get it to Cooper. It's stolen. Frangie has it in a 2-point game. Into Shively, leads, and a foul, and one! George Washington has tied the game with 9.7 seconds left and a chance to take the lead at the free throw line. Or not. Did they call a foul on GW? What in the heck just happened? They called a foul on George Washington. And Syracuse may have just gotten a stay from the executioner. What in the heck just happened? It looked like Shively got the rebound, flipped it back up, scored, and got an and one. Somewhere in there, a foul. I guess a foul was called on GW? Syracuse has taken a timeout. What in the heck happened before that? They're showing a replay on the video board here. They called an offensive foul as Alexis Peterson took a charge entirely inside the restricted area. All right then, so no free throws because it's an offensive foul. Syracuse has called timeout. They'll get to advance the ball to the front court as they take their last timeout of the game. Shively picks up her third foul on the charge, and Sykes will inbound on the sideline. Got it into Peterson, who holds. They have not given the foul yet, down to 6. Now grabbed by Shively at 6.2. Shively's fourth. But the door is open. The door was wide open there for a second. Now it's open ever so slightly. 6.2 seconds left. If Alexis Peterson makes both, the Orange feel good. If she makes only one, they should foul. Free throw, Peterson. No good. The Orange have also only committed one foul this quarter. They have fouls to give. Even if she misses, you got to wrap them up. Do not let George Washington take a shot. Second foul for Peterson. Good. 27 for Petey. GW calls their last timeout, and here's where it gets interesting again. They'll get to advance the ball to the front court in a 3-point game. Let's see what Q does here. He has not always opted to foul in these situations. Alexis Peterson, 27 points tonight, but the door hangs ever so slightly ajar because of that missed free throw. Previous George Washington possession was one for something. Lexi Martin's cans a 3, her second of the year. Then they steal the ball, GW does. Prangy looks like she hit an and one to potentially give GW the lead, at minimum tie the game, but instead a charge is called as Alexis Peterson was set up under the basket. Petey then gets fouled, makes 1-2, and here we are with 6.2 seconds left. Both teams out of timeouts. The Orange, who once led by 20, now lead by 3. George Washington ball, and will the Orange foul and not even allow a three-pointer up? They have fouls to give also. The scoreboard shows only one committed this quarter. Brianna Day, the only player on the court who, if she fouls, would be out of the game. And Jen Rosati is kind of confused at who she had on the court. Shively gets back in the game. Do not let a shot get off. Cranshaw. Inbound. Trying to inbound. She's holding for a long time. Threw it to the rim. Kicks out Prangy. She's open. 3 for the ties, and air ball long. Rebound inside. No good, and a putback by Washington. And that is the end of the game. Oh my goodness, the Colonials got off a wide open game-tying 3. And it was an air ball. And that is it. Syracuse has absolutely survived tonight. Orange 74, George Washington 71.